What you fish for? What you fish for? Okay, okay. Whoa. Okay. The rough old sea. Rough old sea indeed, look. You're not really allowed to swim on this part. Brave, brave men. Whoa. I don't know what them boats are called. I always call them the Jesus boats. Seem to work. And the sea is so ferocious here, it really is. You just saw the guys going up the at least 10-foot wave there, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, I guess. But this all reminds me of something that happened to me about 3 years ago. We were down on the south coast, me and a couple of pals, and for whatever reason I thought that I could swim out to the buoy that was only about 200 metres from the shore, but it was a good 200 metre swim in British water. It's quite strong as well, the currents and stuff. So anyway, I swam out, made it within sort of 10 metres to the buoy. It took me about 45 minutes. But to cut a little bit of a backstory into that is I had a shoulder injury like a couple of years before that, so really the swim was to test out my shoulder. But when I got to the buoy, I couldn't actually get to it because the current was so rough around it, and I was completely out of energy, and this current took me under the water, literally so far under the water that my hand was reached up, and there was still about 2 or 3 feet between my fingertips and the surface of the water. So I was going down into the water. And somewhere in the back of my mind, all of like the swimming instructions that you do as kids, but specifically my dad as well, I heard my dad in the back of my head. This is when he was still alive, but I heard his voice go, just get to the surface and get on your back. And I just pushed as hard as I could, and I managed to make it to the surface, and I got on my back, and I was seriously like hyperventilating. I was out of breath, panicking, but I slowed my breath down. That basically calmed me down a little bit, and I backstroked back into the coastline. And when I think about that moment, it signifies kind of how I felt over the last couple of years, that I'm kind of sinking, and that like there's no surface there for me. It's all just underwater, and I feel, I don't know, I can't explain it. And I think we all go through these type of things. So what I've just done there is really a rebirth of me. It's to shed the old me and to bring a new light. I'm still like the same person I was, but I just feel a little bit more invigorated, got a little bit more energy about myself. Or maybe I've turned a corner, I don't know, but that's what the sea does to you. So until next time, my friends, keep navigating.